Hello and welcome back to Sonic 3 and Knuckles. This is part 9 and I'm Patrick.
And I'm Tabby. And it's Knuckles again. And he has got a lever there which controls the wind.
Alright.
He is the Wind Waker. And you have no idea what that is, do you, Patrick?
No.
That's because I'm more of a video game nerd than you are.
Yes. Old school video game. Yes.
Well, it's not that old school.
Yeah.
The game I'm talking about. 2003, Patrick?
No, not that old school.
Okay, so yeah, we're in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Mushroom Hill Zone, part 9. And here we have our first Chaos Emerald. No, special stage. No, bonus. No, Super Emerald of this. I think this is it. You'll be able to see how awesome it is and how nerve-wracking it is. I think it's this one. Yes! Look at that. You've got an entire trail of blue balls. It's like a serial killer.
Yeah, I've seen that.
But yes, so you need to be perfectly precise. I mean, on the straight path to the end, you are never going to get any rings. So you're never going to go around a box of rings and get a box of blue spheres and get rings. You always have to jump into the middle sections to get the rings. And that's what makes the special stage awesome. If you make one mistake, you are dead. Yeah. It's actually kind of fun. Once I did make one mistake, and you see those yellow balls on the outside, they're going to fling you across. So if you do screw up, you then have to take a chance and go on one of the yellow balls, end up in another section, and hope to God that you haven't screwed it up. Or you have screwed it up if you miss one. Then again, speedruns of this are ridiculous. They're like jumping over random boxes and ignoring everything that video gaming stands for. Like not being stupid. Hey look, we have 64 rings.
Yes.
Foreshadowing maybe to the N64. The Mega Drive is better than the N64.
Yeah.
No, you're supposed to disagree with me.
Yeah, no, I disagree.
Yeah, most people would say the N64 is better. I don't like the N64 that much.
I've never played it.
Well, it's a console.
So it's gonna be great. Yeah, I know. Played on it then.
Oh, whatever. My favourite N64 game of the moment...
Oh yeah, I have actually. Yeah, you have one, don't you?
Yes, but I've never played on it. My favourite... I have played on it, but I don't have any good games. When I was a kid, I never got any good games. I mean, I had a GameCube. I don't have Mario Kart. I didn't get the Zelda games on the GameCube until recently. I didn't get Metroid on the GameCube. I didn't get anything on the N64. All I had was Star Wars Racer and football and Pokemon Snap.
Oh yeah, we used to play football and Pokemon Snap on it. Good times. I mean, they had the weirdest controllers.
I mean, my favourite N64 game is a remake on the 3DS. There are actually two remakes that come to mind, but the more prominent one. Back to Mushroom Hill Zone. That enemy I hate. It's so annoying. It's evil. There are certain landmarks in Mushroom Hill Zone, like there, to get the Chaos Emerald. See?
Yep.
You need to memorise these.
Chaos Emerald.
Oh, screw you.
Screw the rules.
Screw the rules, I have lung cancer. Oh, this is the one, Patrick, where I don't get the perfect.
Oh, no.
No. But no, yeah, I don't get it. It's really hard. I mean, you'll be able to see, look. You turn left, and you see you have to jump 2 sets of balls to land on the opposite one. Because you've got the 2 blue balls. If you hit the middle one, and you then get the second one, they won't turn into a box of rings, because the middle one has been turned into red.
Yeah.
So, sadness. Enter sad music here. Violin. Can you play the violin?
No.
Do you like the violin?
I think it's alright. I think people who play the violin and enjoy it get a bit too enthusiastic when they play it. They always like all over the place when they're playing it.
I think in terms of orchestras, I think the violin is actually the most powerful piece of instrument. Possibly after the brass, because I think it's just beautiful. Like in some of my more favourite, compose yourself, Tabby. Orchestral music, like Dvorak. I think the violins in his New World Symphony are the most important piece in that, and in a lot of other orchestral music, like the Legend of Zelda orchestral soundtrack.
Yeah.
The violin is the most important instrument, in my opinion. Then the brass, but because the brass is like that whole thunder force. Like the boom, boom, boom. That was Dvorak. Without I think it's sort of, you have to have both for it to be good.
Yeah.
So it's, while one is more prominent than the other, you can't live without either of them.
Yeah.
It's like oxygen and water. Then again, water is just oxygen and hydrogen. There you'll see, I forgot to talk about it because we were too busy talking about music, but there's a stick standing on the ground, and if you go on it, it'll make you go really, really fast. I would recommend, if you want the Chaos Emerald, not doing that, because sometimes it can make you go so fast you go over the spring. Which has happened to me. I remember when I was like, yes, I'm finally going to get all the Chaos Super Emeralds in Mushroom Hill Zone, and then I went over that, I'm like, no, undo. This is a very easy special stage. I mean, like I said, I did the harder ones first.
Yeah.
The next one is really, really easy. So easy, in fact, you could do it.
I was just thinking that.
Oh, you have a good sense of humour, Patrick.
Well done.
Well, we'll get into some more interesting things soon. The next level is Flying Battery Zone.
Right.
Yes, it's a
Sounds
massive...
interesting.
What do you think it is, though? A Duracell? An Energizer? A D battery? A double D battery? A triple A battery?
Or a double A battery.
No, double A batteries suck. They're too useful. We can't give those to Eggman.
I don't know. I think it's going to be a big battery.
A big battery.
Otherwise, Sonic wouldn't fit on it. Or are there lots of batteries? Who knows? We shall find out shortly. Yes.
What do you mean?
You shall be called Who for the purpose
Who
of this video. Yeah. So who knows, but no one else does.
Oh, so I'm Who. Oh,
Yes.
Brilliant wordplay
Yes.
there, Patrick.
Yeah. What?
So you had a late night last night.
Yes.
What were you doing?
I was
Drinking.
no.
Your sorrows away. Oh God, I've got to record the Sonic 3 and Knuckles commentary.
No. No, it's been good.
You support the global awareness of knowing what Uganda's shaped like.
Yes.
For those who are probably wondering, Patrick is wearing a hoodie with Uganda on it, but it's the word Uganda on a silhouette of Africa. That's not helpful.
Yeah.
Everyone knows Uganda's in Africa, but we don't know where is Uganda, Patrick. I kept confusing it with Gambia.
Right. It's next to Kenya.
Kenya? I've been to Kenya.
Yeah, exactly.
Twice!
So have I. Oh, not twice. I'm
No.
going again then. So I will have been twice.
Well, technically, it's twice, because when I was in Kenya, I crossed the border on a safari.
Yeah.
I remember, when I first said that, it was actually, for some reason, when I was younger, I went on a cruise with my mum, and my dad, and we went round to many places, and for some reason I thought we'd been to Kenya,
Right.
and then when the next holiday a few years later came around, my mum was like, okay, we're going to Kenya, and I'm like, but we already went to Kenya, and she's like, no we didn't, and I'm like, yes we did. So it's always a joke when I got there, it's like, have you been to Kenya before? Yes! This is my second time. Which is kind of funny.
Yeah. See lots of good animals when you're on safari.
We saw a cheetah. No, we didn't.
We saw a cheetah.
We saw two just having fun. We were glad, but I bet you're sad, 'cause you didn't see a single one.
Hey,
That was something I created because I remember when we were on holiday, it was basically a holiday where you'd go safaring,
Yeah.
but then also have like the hotels.
Mhm.
And at one point, we'd been on the safari and we didn't get, like, there were no animals about. And then we were given another opportunity to go on the safari. And me and one other family, because there were 4 families on the trip, went to see the safari, but the other 2 decided it would be better to stay inside the hotel and relax. Even though this is once in a lifetime.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we saw a cheetah. I remember my mum telling me off, being, Stephen, don't do that! And I'm like, no, I don't care. They were stupid idiot heads.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, if you went to Kenya, I mean, you can go to anywhere to be like, relax and stuff. You can't, when you go to Kenya, you're supposed to safari. And we did see cheetahs.
Yeah.
It was awesome. I remember our tour guide in Kenya was awesome. We taught him I Spy.
Alright. Our tour guide kept finding us all these great animals, and then we'd stay there for about
Killing
10
them.
seconds and then drive off. It's like, we want to take some pictures.
I can imagine that very cartoony, where you're driving on the bus, it's streets to halt. That's
Yeah.
a cheetah. Snap, snap, snap. Vroom! That is an elephant.
It's
Snap,
just
snap,
like that.
snap. This is a native European. His name is Patrick. We've got all the hyper emeralds. Damn it, super emeralds.
Yes.
We've got all the super emeralds. Now Sonic can be hypersonic. I won't be showing him off until the next part.
Right.
But he is not only God in Hedgehog form, Seizure in Hedgehog form. Now this is something very odd here. You see there are two handles.
Yeah.
If you go up by the left one, you will be able to access a secret area. But not if you go on the right one. But there's no real telling you that there's... It's odd. Because you see here, Tails is now going to start screwing me up. And now you hit that spring, and this happens. You go through the ceiling. That won't happen if you went out the right spring though.
Why not? Can't you jump off?
Oh, no, I don't, it's weird.
Oh.
And how many lives do I have now? 86. Oh, amazing. And this is Eggman. And I don't know why, but for some reason, I think this is the case. My game is glitched. You see, the boss, the enemy that you're fighting in the Knuckles playthrough is bigger than Eggman, so his ship is bigger because of it. But somehow his ship is now Eggman's ship as well on my cartridge,
yeah, I see.
because there's a massive gap.
Yeah.
But we have beaten Sonic Eggman again, and he crashed into the tree like the retard he is, and we have now saved all of the animals of the forest.
Yay.
Bum 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 bum. I really need to get a soundtrack of this game. Oh well. And now we're going to see the flying batteries before it sails off. I think we should do our goodbyes though. My name is Tabby. Goodbye.
My name is Patrick.
Look
Goodbye.
how epic it is. Come on, Tails, fly me up there.
Yeah, Tails. You suck.